Meet the family, emotional connection. In the quiet suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio, lived the Anderson family. David Anderson was 42 years old. Every weekday, he woke up at 5:30 in the morning before the sun came up. He worked at a manufacturing plant where he'd spent nearly 2 decades. The work was physically exhausting, but he never complained. To him, every paycheck meant another month of security for his family. His wife, Sarah, taught 3rd grade at a local elementary school. She wasn't paid much, but she loved her students. She believed that education could change lives, just as hard work had changed hers. Together, they were raising 2 children, 12-year-old Emily and 8-year-old Jake. Emily dreamed of becoming a doctor someday. She filled notebooks with sketches of hospitals and spent hours reading books about the human body. Jake was different. He wanted to be a firefighter. Every evening, he'd race around the backyard wearing a plastic firefighter helmet, pretending to save the neighborhood.
To anyone looking from the outside, they were the picture of the American dream. Every Friday night was family pizza night. They'd spread blankets across the living room floor, rent a movie, and laugh until midnight. Every Sunday, David grilled burgers in the backyard while the kids chased each other across the lawn. Life wasn't luxurious. They didn't own expensive cars. They didn't take extravagant vacations. But they had something many people spend their entire lives searching for: stability. After saving for years, David and Sarah finally bought their first home in 2005. It wasn't a mansion. Just a modest 3-bedroom house with white siding, a small porch, and a maple tree in the front yard. To most people, it looked ordinary. To them, it was everything. David still remembered the day he carried Emily into the empty living room after getting the keys. "This," he whispered, "is ours." Sarah cried as she unpacked the first box in the kitchen. They painted every bedroom themselves. They planted flowers in the front yard together. They measured the children's heights on a hallway wall every birthday, promising never to paint over those little pencil marks. Every corner of the house held a memory. Every mortgage payment felt like another step toward a better future. They weren't trying to become rich. They simply wanted what millions of Americans wanted: a safe home, good schools for their children, a steady job, and the hope that if they worked hard enough, tomorrow would always be a little better than today. What they didn't know was that thousands of miles away, inside the glass towers of Wall Street, people they'd never meet were making decisions that would quietly determine the fate of their family. Within just a few years, everything they had built would begin to crumble.